So moving forward, right? You know, you get out of school. You get out of school and you out of school and you telling yourself, I got options. I can either go back home and I know that my home ain't shit. I can stay outside and play basketball, but the more I play basketball, the more I play sports, I'm gonna run out of my energy because I really don't got that much food in my stomach. Or I could probably go over here, but if I go over here, I take a chance of dying because that ain't my safe zone. I don't know what's over here. It's like going to foreign territory. This all the stuff that niggas got to deal with coming up as a black person. There's all the stuff we got to deal with coming up as a black person. So when you get a little older, right? Let's say, you know, this is happening when you like 9 or 10. Then when you get like 12 or 13, you start looking like a big boy. Shit get even more spookier because now your op level go even higher. You impress area now. Like when you young, when you like 8 or 9 or 10, you could go to any park. You could go to any pool, any swimming, because you young. Like, so nobody really got their eyes on you. But when you hit about 13, 14, the thing kind of people like, man, who you? Who your peoples? So now your op level get higher. But you not like an op, but you the target because you like a floating fish in the world. This is black people. So now you can't really maneuver how you maneuvered when you was a kid. Now you got to stay in your section. You got to stay in your section. You got to stay in the area that you're familiar with. And in that area that you're familiar with, it's a lot of things that's happening, right? You know your big homies moving this. You know your little homies doing these flockings and robbings. You know these niggas over here playing basketball. These the sports niggas. These the niggas that really don't do nothing but just talk this shit out. You figuring all this shit out. Now you gotta figure out your GTA world that you gonna get in. Cause this is the life of the black people. Either you gonna go down the thugger road, you gonna go down the sports road, or you gonna go down, you know, the drug dealer road. Like this, you gotta pick one of them. These are the only ways out the hood. You got to pick one up. All right, but more of the story is your area is limited. Like the older you get in the hood, the less places you could go. It's fucked up. It's real fucked up. I'm gonna say it again. The older you get when you living in the hood, the less places you could go. So you could be like, somebody be like, yeah, we having a party over here, so-and-so. You be like, damn, I can't even go over there. So now, the way you could fish and how you could maneuver is limited. The older you go, it's fucked up. And this is just, what do you mean, why? In the hood, you in any hood, you don't, and this is what I mean. See, hey, wait. Hey guys. This is what I mean to all the black people that's watching this. This is what I mean. Other race people can't even fathom this. To me, I'm like, what the fuck you mean why? But then we got to look at it from the perspective that a person that never grew up how we grew up. They, you know, white people are like, I can go where the fuck I want. I'm white. The fuck? Like, you know, non-black people be like, yo, I understand that Jason Voorhees and Freddy Krueger live over here, but hey, what are they gonna do with me? You know, that's how white people think. Like, no disrespect to the white people, but that's how y'all think. Like y'all don't see fear or danger. How look, a pack of wild hyenas. Let's go take pictures. What's good, TT? Hey, TT, I'm just breaking down the stories of how it is to grow up where we grew up at. Look, hey, y'all see this dude right here named TG? Nigga made me who I am. I'm proud. I'm grateful for him. I'm grateful for everything he did in my life. He was one of the niggas that was hard on me, but was in the good way. Daylyt, weak ass Daylyt, on God, you weak. I used to wake up every day like, I'ma prove this nigga wrong. On God. He used to be like, flat ass jump shot. I used to wake up every day, hit the gym, shoot that shit to the roof. Oh God, TT used to be on my head. One of my big dogs. Nigga used to be on my head with the hoop shit. Weak ass daylyt, buck ass crossover ain't gonna work. I used to be trying to yank it. Oh God. Hey TT, my jumper wet now, Paul. Just because of you, I shoot that bitch high every time. On up there. Look, if you at TT on God, any nigga I hoop with today, all the little kids, that's the first thing I say. Lift that shit up. I got that from you, big dog. Lift that shit up. Shoot that shit high. Your shit flat is gonna miss every time. I shoot high, net, money, click. But no, right? So, like I was saying, so the older you get, the less places you could go when you grow up in any poverty area. And it's fucked up. So to Christine Baby, as a black man in any urban community, if you live on, hey, get off my step back. See? Nigga ain't gonna let me live. To this day ain't gonna let me live. Look, as a black man, and this goes to Christine Baby, as a black man, if you grow up on 110th, 111th is off limits. This is the type of world we live in. If you grow up on 104th, 108th, off limits. That's the world we live in. Because the way our communities is designed. Now, listen. I grew up 103rd. I can't go to 108th. I can't walk to 108th. I grew up 103rd all the way backwards to like the 90s. I can't walk up 108th. It's that fucked up for black people. But see, the best part about it is now, you know, I moved to Orange County. Yes, I did. I moved my ass in an all-white neighborhood so I could be right out here with my cup of tea in the morning. Nigga say they ain't gonna get no. Nigga say I'ma never leave the hood. Shit, I was what's nigga name for Friday? I got my money. I was gone. But no, like real shit. Like out here, bro. I wake up. I walk wherever the fuck I want. That shit. I never understood how that felt. I wake up. Like, look, I be fucked up. Look, I'm still suffering from hood nigga PTSD. Even though I'm in a good area now, I suffer from hood nigga PTSD. I walk outside, I see some niggas walking on God, I be like, who them? And then my brain be like, man, that's a bunch of kids at the park having a good time. You know, you see a bunch of niggas at the park in the hood, niggas. You might want to get up out of there. You might want to get up out of there. But, you know, like I come to the park sometimes, it'd be like 2 a.m. in the morning. I just walk to the park. I'll see about 10 niggas. They be just at the park. It'd be a bunch of kids, young niggas out here trying cigarettes. Oh, yeah, let's try cigarettes because our parents don't know we're outside. I'll be like, damn, this shit nothing like the hood. But no, so just explaining that to you as a white woman, you a white woman with blonde hair, bitch, you got the fucking green card to walk everywhere. You actually a walking glitch. As a white woman with blonde hair, you probably don't have no problems in life other than your cheating husband or you cheating. But other than that, you don't have any problems in life. But moving forward, as a black man, we just have so many obstacles in life, like multiple obstacles in life that we have to go through. And when you make it, like, you know, let's say like my guy TT and many more people that I grew up with, and to understand like we all still here, and y'all don't really understand how many people that we lost, how many friends that we lost, how many friends that are in jail, how many people we lost in general. Y'all got to understand, like, we are like a variable of an equation that was damn near like the possibility of making it in the simulation that we grew up in is is damn near equivalent to nothing. So the fact that we still are here and able to speak physically to y'all is wild. Like, I'm telling you, the settings that we grew up on are Hall of Fame settings. But I can honestly say I wouldn't have wanted to grow up no other way. I wouldn't have wanted to grow up no other way. I would have hated have grew up out here. I would have hated it. I would have hated to have grew up any other way than how I grew up, because the shit made me a level of strong that I can't even explain to other people. I can't show you. I can't explain it. I can't teach you. I can't teach you. I can't. The shit made me like the way my brain worked in regards to like how I can deal with pressure, how I can think fast in certain scenarios, how I can deal with heckling, how I can deal with all of these things that come to me. Like depression, depression don't even exist. You know, like I see kids now, they battling depression, they fighting all type of entities and shit like that. Man, we had to square up. Fuck you mean fight with depression? Depression was an actual person. We had a homie named Lil Depressed. He was pressing every day. Lil Depressed. Oh God. Depression. We had a physical person that oppressed your bitch ass immediately. You had to fight that. Fuck you mean depressed? Depression, bitch. You ever been pressed by a nigga with a D eagle? That's depression. Nigga pull up on you with a whole desert eagle, talk about, man, come up off of that. Yeah, this a whole nother level of depression. Y'all never understand what that feel like. No, look, man, that's why I'm just keeping it real. Like, growing up how we grew up with, man, that shit made us strong. Like, I'm telling y'all, this is just real shit. I can honestly say, by the ages of maybe 7 years old, I already had 10,000 fights. No, I'm gonna go earlier than that. I'm gonna go by the age of 5. By the age of 5, I already had somewhere close to 10,000 fights. By the age of 5. Get him, man, get him. Bink, bink. We talk, man, fresh in the diapers. Get him. No, they raised us like Sparta. Y'all don't understand how hood. If you never grew up in any hood environment, then you won't understand how hood people work. And some of this stuff may seem like trolling to y'all. Some of this stuff may seem unfathomable. If you never grew up in the hood, this stuff may seem like physically impossible. When you grew up in the hood, you fight every day. You fighting with your brothers in the house. If you ain't fighting with your brother in the house, you fighting outside. As soon as you get to the sandbox, fighting. As soon as you get to the playground, fighting. Every day, fight. You ain't coming to the house without throwing them. And when you grew up in the hood, this is how you made. You made, like, your reputation depends on your hands. I'm keeping it real. Hands low-key like the gold. Like, how much hands you got, that's like currency. It's like a form of currency when you grow up in poverty. Nah, for real. Like, you got to build your reputation earlier. Like, real early. You know when I knew shit was wild? So, boom, right? We had like, I think it was like Easter or something. It was Easter in the projects. So, my son was like, Dad, I want to go. I said, son? He said, Dad, I've never been. I said, son, you're a suburb kid, son. I did a lot of things to get you in this environment. You sure you want to go back over there? Said, Dad, I just got to see one time. Right? He was like 7. No, he was 5, I think. I can't remember what Easter was. It's probably like 5 to 7. So boom, right? We get to the projects. I'm handing out all the Easter eggs and baskets and shit like that. Then toys and shit. Then he like, Dad, can I go to the jumper? I'm like, yeah, go ahead, go to the jumper. He go to the jumper, right? Now I wasn't thinking, cause you know, like I had to remember when I was a kid. When I was a kid and when I was 7 years old, I already had big boy lingo. Man, fuck wrong with you, weirdo? You an idiot, nigga. I'll beat your ass, stupid. I was already talking like that as a kid. So I forgot whose son it was, but I seen somebody's son was already on his heels early because they didn't know him. They was already on his heels. Little light-skinned nigga with the curly top, they was already on his heel. All right, cool. He said, can I get in the jumper with you guys? And one of the kids looked at him. Oh yeah, we about to mark him right out. They already knew, cause he didn't have my son was completely oblivious to like these environments. He was oblivious. He's, hi guys, you know, my name is Zayden. I would like to jump with you guys. This is what he said. Hello guys, my name is Zayden. I would like to jump with you guys, preferably. Nigga looked at him. Oh yeah, we about to get him as soon as he get in the jumper. Man, my son got in the jumper. I say about 10 minutes later, I heard him hollering. Ah! I go to the jumper. He got a whole black eye, like an actual like movie black eye. Said, what happened? He said, he hit me. Said, nah, he didn't hit you, son. That was not a hit. That was a firearm. Get used to it. Bink, bink. That was not a hit. A hit is like, you know, y'all going back and forth. No, that black eye, he lined you up, son. That's a firearm. That's not a hit. A hit is different from a firearm. He lined you up. He knew that was going to connect hard. He lined you up. I said, so did he do this? Did he stand by the wall? He said, Dad, he wasn't even jumping. I said, yeah, he was lining you up. He wasn't jumping at all. He was going for the fire. I said, Dad, he didn't jump one time. He waited till I landed and swung. I said, yeah, fired on. Get used to it. Bink your shit. I said, look, what you gonna do? This is where you made. Either you gonna mark all the way out or you gonna make a name for yourself. You gotta pick your poison, son. I ain't gonna lie, he marked out. Dad, I'm not a fighter. Oh, damn it. Pop. He marked out. It's cool though, you know what I'm saying? It's cool. Hey, ain't nothing wrong with marking out. You know, he doing other things. He into science and gaming and stuff. He doing, hey, ain't nothing wrong with it. Everybody ain't, I said, you know what? You know why I'm going to allow you to mark out? Because you don't got to grow up in this environment. If I knew we still lived around this area and you had to grow up out here, I would have forced you back in that jumper. You would have had to run that. Because that's how we did it. No, man. You got your ass beat when we was coming up. Mama or somebody gonna walk you right back around there and catch your head up. Ain't no. You get mopped up, you going back today. You come in the house crying, what happened? Little JJ hit me. Little JJ did what? Shit, put my fucking shoes on. Hold on. Come on, bring your ass on. Mama outside. Now, which one of y'all hit my baby? Him? Get him! Oh, God. Yeah, that's how I went. Immediately. You going back around there to catch your head. And you ain't getting out of it. And if you get whooped, you coming back again until you whoop them. Ain't no getting out of it. You get whooped once, you gonna come back again until you do some whooping. Eventually. I ain't gonna lie, there's a few niggas you just couldn't whoop. I took my fair share of L's. I ain't gonna lie, I took a lot of L's. I took some L's. Ain't nothing wrong with taking L's though. When you in the hood, you win some, you lose some. Oh God, you just gotta throw them. I'm gonna tell you how you can win every fight though when you in the hood. You just gotta put your head down and throw them. On God, they gonna say, "Oh, he a beast." You just gotta put your head down and throw him. See, when you get older and you become older, nigga, then that's when you start looking and all. Man, watch out. But when you a young nigga, when you still in your like 8s or 9s, man, you just got to put your hands down, put your head down and throw hard ones. Hope one of them lands. King. No, all of us did fall, but just moving forward, like, I'm just keeping it real. Moving forward, just growing up in the hood environments, the level of obstacle courses that come to you, it make you unfuckwittable when you get into the other worlds. Like when I'm out here, people are like, yo, Dave, why you so happy? I'll be like, bitch, I'm finally living life. Like, you got a whole tattoo on your face. You look like you should be a killer or something. No, nigga, I'm living. Oh, my mama, I'm living. I'm enjoying life. I got food. I can think now. I ain't starving. I'm living. I ain't gonna lie, though. I'm still fucked up, though. Look, let me tell you something. I'm so fucked up, I don't even know how to treat myself. I grew up in so less of an environment that I don't even know how to treat myself. I'm financially stable now, but I still buy bullshit. Oh God, I just spent $200 on Top Ramen yesterday. $200, got every pack, every color in there. This shit rainbow in the pantry. Cashed out on Top Ramen. I don't give a fuck what you niggas talking about. What the fuck I'm supposed to eat? Filet mignon? Fuck you, nigga. I'm eating what I grew up on. Oh God, big beef flavors. Oh God, shrimps. Fuck you mean, nigga? Oh God, you open my refrigerator, nigga. I got burrito, Tina freezer burritos. Oh God, chips, juices. What? All my little zooms and wham, little snacks and all that. What? Hey, look, hey Queen Love, I'ma break something down to you, my loved one. I'll never go vegan ever again. I'ma break it down to you why. Going vegan is a trap. I'ma tell you why it's a trap. Because all the stuff in these plants is bullshit too. All of it. All the plants fake. All this shit fake. You go to the store, buy all the parsleys and all that shit fake. All that shit fake. All of it. All of it. All of it. Also, you gonna lose so much energy trying to eat that shit. You gonna lose because ain't none of the nutrients in that shit. On top of that, you're frying the food. You ain't supposed to fry no plants. You ain't supposed to cook no plants. You ain't supposed to add no seasoning. You ain't supposed to. If you gonna go vegan, listen to me. I'm telling you. If you gonna go vegan, you gonna bring your bitch ass outside and bite this grass. Other than that, I don't want to hear nothing about vegan nothing. If you not eating shit right off the ground with dirt still on it, or right off the plants, or right off the tree, or right off the root, I'm not trying to hear it. I did it for 7 years, the worst shit I ever did in my life. I felt like I was about to die every day. But I just kept lying to myself. Yeah, the vegan shit right. Oh, I'm vegan. Oh. Nigga was about to die trying to hold on to, man, fuck that. Give me a double bacon cheeseburger, bitch. With a side of fries and the motherfucking milkshake. On God, when I went vegan, I lost my bounce. I ain't had no more bounce. On God, I couldn't really shoot that good. Nigga was weak. On God, I could only play basketball for like an hour and a half, because normally I could play all day. Give me some Top Ramen and some Kool-Aid, bitch. I could run 1,000 games. Man, that shit had me the weakest I ever been in my entire life. I'm eating that bullshit. Look, and I realized Only reason why going vegan ain't good for you because you ain't eating the real shit. If you gonna go vegan, you gonna move. You better move to somewhere where plants and shit grow natural, and you better eat that shit out the ground, like how monkeys and apes and all them animals just eat on shit random. They don't wash nothing. They ain't washing nothing, bitch. If you ain't doing that, I don't want to hear nothing about no vegan nothing. Don't tell me you went to your favorite vegan shop and they made some cauliflower hot wing. I don't want to hear none of that. Fuck you and your vegan diet. Just keeping it real. No disrespect to none of the vegans in here. But if you not eating that shit raw, then you capping. That's it. If you're not eating it raw, you capping. That's it. If you're not eating it raw, you're capping. See, a lot of people like don't eat pork. I don't eat pig. I go hunt wild boar. See, the pig is the nasty shit. That's the shit in the fucking. I just go hunt wild boar. Eat me a wild boar bacon strip. Hit hard, boy. Boy, the wild boar, boy. Oh, you ever had some wild boar bacon? Oh God, boy, that shit hit so good. But I'm gonna tell you too. Hey, I was vegan for 7 years. That's long enough. But look, I'm gonna tell you something. Want me to tell you why I started back eating meat? I'm gonna tell you why I started back eating meat. I'm gonna tell y'all why. I started back eating meat because meat is grass. You are what you eat, and all the animals I eat only eat grass. So technically, a cow made out of grass. Prove me wrong. Prove me wrong. Cows sit and eat grass all day. So if the grass going into them and making them a cow, then the cow is technically grass. Prove me wrong. I'm just saying. Look, you said, nah, bro, don't take animal spirits. So you think trees ain't alive. Bitch, you ever seen the Venus flytrap? That's clearly a vegetable that eat meat. All the vegans in here, what's your excuse for a Venus flytrap? Clearly a plant that eat birds. Trees are some of the most wisdomous, wise things that ever walk the face of the earth. Yes, trees do walk and move and do all type of shit. Plants are alive. Everything is alive. You ain't finna tell me, like saying that plants don't have no spirit is like saying you don't see color. You're not even, I don't see color. All people are equal. It's the same thing. Like, no, plants are alive and they bleed. You ever broke a parsley or something and had the juice came out? Bitch, that's plant blood. What the fuck you thought? Everything alive, my nigga. Everything alive. There's a plant right now. You go to the wrong spot, plant to eat your bitch ass immediately. Everything alive. Everything. Every single thing on the earth is alive, bro. Everything. Everything. You can't say, well, you know, plants don't think. Plants think. You listen to me. You get a plant right now, you motherfucker put that motherfucker in the shade, that motherfucker gonna go. You put that motherfucker in the sun, that motherfucker, hey, what's good, G? And you gonna tell me these motherfuckers ain't alive? You gonna tell me motherfucker ain't alive? That motherfucker up and down, depending on if the sun on it or not. Man, everything alive, dog. Look, man, I respect every person in here that's vegan. But I'm going to just tell you this. If you ain't eating raw foods, I don't want to hear it. Hey, Big. Big. Oh, okay. If you ain't eating raw foods, I don't want to hear it. What the fuck you mean have I seen soccer players? What type of What type of question is that? Yo, all right. Like, you can't. Why would you ask me if I seen? I play soccer. I could have went pro. I played soccer. I could have went. Dámelo. Yeah, I played with all my Mexican niggas coming up. What you mean, fool de pelota? Dámelo de pelota. Ándale. Okay, what, man, look, I'm going to tell you a valuable thing about black people from the hood. We could have went pro at everything. Only thing fucked us up was the environment. Black people that grew up in the hood could have went pro at everything. Everything. Black people in the hood are the most talentedest things that ever walked the face of the earth. We just don't really have the sensory outlets to progress how we think we should progress or how we supposed to progress. I could have went pro at soccer. I could have went pro at baseball. I could have went pro at everything. You know why I didn't go pro at nothing? Well, actually, I'm like a pro rapper. Hello.
Hi.
But one of the reasons why I didn't go pro is because most people in the neighborhoods, especially the urban communities, we spend too much time. We spend so much time trying so many things to make it out that we don't never master one thing. I mean, as far as porn, like, I slang some dick too. I mean, shit, it is what it is. But most of us never go pro because we be trying too many things. We don't never focus on like one thing. That's one of our biggest problems. We don't focus, and then, like I said, we don't got all the right things. We don't have all the right tools to be the best at what we are. Like I just told you, we don't even be having food. How you expect a nigga to maneuver properly in life when he don't even have food to come home to or eat? So, you know, just growing up in urban communities, like, it just be a lot going on that hinder us from being pros at certain shit. Like, a lot of niggas are high-level artists, like drawers, painters. Some of these niggas are scientists. Like, niggas are all type of things in urban communities. But just the circumstances that we live in and the areas that we live in and all the conditions that we live in, it don't allow us to prosper fully. I'm just keeping it real. And then you also got external things like influences. And then you got, you know, other people that are in position to not be in position of the position that you're trying to get to. Certain people could talk you off your square. Like, that's one thing I learned too, specifically about urban communities. Like, urban communities is based on a lot of people talking you off your square. So you could be good at something and somebody be like, Then also, like, you could be good at something and then you don't have support. Hey, Nene. You could be extremely good in something and then you don't have the right support. And when I say support, I don't mean financial. You don't have nobody in your corner cheering you on, saying, hey, man, you could do this, or you could do that, or you could do this, or you're the best, or you could be great. And a lot of that stuff will make you like detour from life. No, it's not necessarily hate, man. It's just the way the urban communities are. It's a crab in a bucket, so everybody pulling everybody down. But like I said, you know, it's parent support. Like, sometimes, like, I'm going to tell you, all I needed to go to the NBA, look, this is just going to the NBA. All I needed was a father figure to tell me, you could do it, son. That's all I needed. Yeah, I had coaches, but nothing like your dad. Like, nothing like your dad in your corner. Nothing to ever be like your dad in your corner. Nothing. All you need was a parent. That's it. That's all I needed. All I needed was a dad to take me to the games, take me to the parks, take me to work out, or I didn't have none of that. I had none of that. Everything I learned on my own, and if I didn't learn on my own, I learned from watching somebody else in the neighborhood do it, and then I incorporated my own way, and then I just learned, and then you just keep playing till you figure it out. Like I never had no real basketball training. I never did no fucking drills and shit like that. Like, nigga, we ran and shit like that when it was basketball practice time, high school, but I never had nobody in my corner. I just raw talent. Even to today, I'm raw talent. Like, you put me in the gym and ask me to do all these cone drills, man, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. You put me in the court, I'm gonna destroy niggas. I'm just raw talent. I'm not a cone drill nigga. Even today's time, I'm not a cone drill nigga. I'm not doing all the 2-ball dribblings. I'm not doing all the throw the tennis ball and dribble. I'm not doing none of that. You put me on the court, I'm going to mix you, and I'm going to get the bucket. So, but like I said, just going pro, like, you need that. I'm going to tell you a story. I grew up playing with a lot of people. One of the people that I always admired, and I'll say this loud and clear, one of the people I always admired was Aaron LaFallo. He was in our little circuit. When we used to play basketball at the gym, Aaron LaFallo, dad used to be over there like, nigga, you not playing with them, nigga, you even stay on the sideline and do these drills. I used to be looking like, damn, I used to be in tears like, damn, man, I wish I had a fucking dad. I never told bro this. It's my first time saying it. But yeah, we used to all be in the same gyms and shit. His daddy ain't never let him play with us. His daddy ain't never let him play with us. He used to be on the sideline, shoot jumpers. Nigga went all the way just because he had a daddy. We ain't have none of that. We ain't had no physical support. We ain't had nothing. We just was in the gyms trying to escape our realities. I ain't gonna lie, half the time I played basketball, I was trying not to go home. It was the only form of happiness I could get. It was escape from a reality that I didn't want to go back to. I didn't want to go home. Wasn't shit there. Pissy mattresses. Roaches, rats, no food. Fuck I want to go back home for? Man, I'm standing at the gym till this bitch close. A lot of people, my best friend Troy, Free Guy Tiaz, my best friend, childhood friend, he'll tell you, we ain't have it. So most of the time we was out playing ball, we was just playing just to escape reality. To not be killed, to not be, trapped in gang violence. There's just a lot of things while we play basketball. So I never really had that. We never had support. So I think like I would have went pro at basketball if I just had somebody in my corner to tell me, hey, you could do it. Hey, come here. If I had like a father in my corner to just say, hey son, don't let nobody tell you you're not the best. You're the best, son. All I wanted was a hug. All I wanted was you could do it, son. All I wanted to do was make a jump shot. You know what's crazy? I'm going to tell y'all one of my saddest moments in my entire hoop career. So, boom. I think it's like a JV game. I'm cooking, right? I think I had like 40 or 50. I'm cooking. And I got a dunk. It was my first dunk. God, I took off. I remember the homie DeAndre. It's called him Dirty D. I remember Dirty D threw me the long pass. On God, I took off 1 foot. Yaka! Right? Catfish. Let's go, Campbell! Right? I looked to the crowds. I seen all the people in the crowds going crazy. You know who I was looking for? My parents. Nobody was there. Mom not there. Dad not there. Everybody was going crazy. Everybody went crazy. The whole gym lost it. I'm looking for my parents in the crowd. I don't even hear the rest of the crowd. I'm just looking for my parents. Somebody to say, that's my boy. Nothing. But shit like that make or break people. A lot of people don't say it till they get older. I never said nothing. I'm telling y'all now, it should make or break you. It could break you. It broke me. I remember one time the coach was on the bench. He's like, listen here, Campbell. You could be whoever you want to be. But what you ain't gonna do is you ain't gonna think you could run my team. you ain't no better than nobody else on this fucking team. Now go sit your ass at the end of the bench. I go to the end of the bench. Now, that's the fucked up part about it. Damn, look. You know it's real, nigga. I got watery that fast. Damn, G. Sheesh. Hey, excuse me, man. I'm trying to hold it. Hold on, let me get it. But no, look. So I go to the end of the bench. This is my last high school game. I go to the end of the bench. We down, too. We losing. I know I can win the game. We losing. So he come back to the bench. He go, now when I put you in the game, you better not do none of that fancy mumbo jumbo shit, or your ass gonna be right back on the bench. Cause I'm gonna tell you, like, I had hella crossover. I was like Kyrie back then. On God, I was making niggas fall, all type of shit. This was before the Ballers Life era. They didn't like none of the shit I was doing. So I'm doing all type of moves and shit. So I get on the court. Look, swear to God, bro, this shit. Hold on. Let me get my composure because my voice is about to start cracking. And I don't want my voice to start cracking because this is an emotional moment for me because it's my last high school basketball game. All right. So, I'm on the bench. I'm like this. I see Coach coming. He about to put me in. He walked past me. He looked at me and walked past me. He used to always do this shit to me. All right, so I know he looking at me, but he like, get in, Campbell. I get in. I got the ball up top of the key. I'm dribbling. The nigga come out. Remind you, no disrespect to nobody, but we played all Mexicans. These niggas was cones. No disrespect to nobody, but if you went to Southgate, Roosevelt, in any of those schools that was on other side of Alameda, you was a cone. We played all Mexican school. We played none of the black schools. So we just used to get in the game and try anything on these niggas. No disrespect to my Hispanic people. I'm just telling you how it was when we played basketball. All right. Hey, Biggie, over here. Biggie, over here. Let's go. Come on. They was cones, bro. All right, so boom. I get the ball. I'm dribbling top of the key. Boom. Boom. Little Mexican dude come out, right? He put his hands up. He looking at me. He's shaking. I looked at the crowd. This is probably the only memory of an interaction that I have with one of the big homies that died. I looked at the big homie, Beezy. Beezy was in the crowd. I looked at Beezy. Beezy looked at me. I looked back at Beezy. He said, Crossy. I looked at Coach. Coach was like, you better not do it. I looked back at Beasley. Beasley was like, well, Beasley. And then Coach was looking at me like, you better not do it, Campbell. Oh, God, I looked at the nigga in front of me. All I heard was Eminem. Then. You only get one shot. Do not miss your chance to blow. The opportunity comes once in a lifetime. On God, I hit him with the AI crossover. On God, I brought that motherfucker way over there. Look, oh God, that motherfucker went. Oh, I gotta show y'all. Y'all gotta know, cause I can't just do it over the phone like that. I gotta show y'all so y'all can see. Oh my God, y'all gotta see this. Y'all gotta see exactly how it went, right? So boom, right? So he right here. I got the ball, right? I'm dribbling. Boom. Boom. Because I used to always cross left or right. So I was left or right because my right was my strong, right? Because I was a 1 foot jumper then. I wasn't a 2 foot. So boom, right? I'm dribbling. Boom. Boom. He playing defense right there, right? Coach right here. Coach like, Campbell, don't do it. Beezy in the crowd like, do it. It was Beezy and Lee Deuce. Lee Deuce looking like, get it. So I'm like, all right, fuck it. So I dribble. Boom. You know, it was a little bit of carry, I ain't gonna lie. I threw that motherfucker. Like, I'm talking my whole body. Right? Wham! Right? On my mama, the nigga fell. Whole gym went crazy. Ah! Whole gym lost it. Whole gym lost it. They lost it. Niggas running on the court, all type of shit. They lost it. They lost it. The gym lost it. The whole gym. Everybody was running on. It was like a baller's life moment. Like, everybody's running on the court. Everybody lost it. I couldn't even shoot the ball. Like, I couldn't do nothing. Everybody's running on the court. In the midst of all of that, I see everything in slow-mo. Like, oh, yeah. I see Coach coming through the crowd. Dun, 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 dun. Shit sound like Jaws on God. Dun, 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 dun. Bring your ass here, Campbell. I told you don't be doing all that mumbo jumbo. Now sit your ass on the bench. This is my program, and I run my program how I run my program, and not you. Now I'm at the end of the bench. Say, you know what? That's it. That's it for me. I grabbed a chair. I threw a chair on the court. Just to grab the chair I was in, flicked that shit all the way on the court. Walked out crying. I was crying with it. Where you at, Biggie? Come here. I was crying. I walked out crying. Everybody will tell you this. Hey, Biggie, over here. Anybody I grew up with that played high school basketball with me, they'll tell you. I walked out crying. I was crying. But I wasn't like boo-hoo crying. I was just like one of those, like, that's it for me. Biggie, hey, get your butt over here. Now. Come here. I was crying. I cried. I walked outside. My assistant coach came out there. Coach Myers came out there. It's like, Campbell, don't leave, Campbell. Don't leave. It's just the beginning, Campbell. Don't leave. I looked at Myers like, that's it for me, Myers. That's it. That was it. That was it for me. That was the last moment that I took basketball serious. It was the last moment. After that, I was just like, I don't give a fuck. Even to this day, I still don't really give a fuck because of that. That shit traumatized me. Like, yeah, shit traumatized me. It traumatized me today. Like, a lot of people, like, even when I play basketball, like today, niggas don't understand, like, I got more moves than 99.9% of everybody on earth. I got a lot in my package, bro. Like, Kyrie don't got nothing on the type of shit I be doing. And to this day, it's just a lot of shit I don't do because every time I dribble the ball, I can hear that nigga in my mind. I still been trying to find a way to get that nigga out of my mind. You know what? When I see that nigga, I'm going to beat that nigga ass. I'm sorry. I'm just keeping it all the way real. If I ever find my high school coach, his name is Coach Coulier. He's a parole officer somewhere. If I ever find a nigga, I'm going to beat his ass. It's a direct threat. I don't care how y'all feel. It's a direct threat. It's direct. Direct threat. You can call whoever, law enforcement. You can put a restraining order on me, whatever you want to do. If I ever see you, it's hands. And if you are dead, if you didn't make it after COVID, good. If like COVID killed you or some shit happened to you and you're not alive no more, good. And if I find where you buried it, I'm going to come piss on your grave on Crip. Yeah, I'm that mad. That's how I really feel about that situation. And I don't even talk like this, so you know I'm really mad. Anywho, I'm about to get out of here, man. I love y'all niggas, man. Stay up. Hope this story can inspire some people, you know, to understand how life works and understand how things work. With that being said, man, y'all stay up. We out.